first glance, looks like a very cool old Telecaster. Now, with all postmodern guitars, we're not bound by tradition. We're reverently irreverent. What we've done is we've taken all the great Telecaster features from all the years past and picked our favorites of the ones that we feel work best together in a single guitar. So to start off with, the Postmodern Telecaster has an ash body, okay? Selected lightweight, so it's light. And the sonic characteristics of a ash body is you get a nice warm low end, a sweet mid-range, and clear highs. The ash body sounds very sweet at low volumes. And also gets very fat when you turn it up. Now the pickups on the Postmodern Telecaster are what we call Twisted Tele pickups. Very, very different than standard Tele pickups. The bridge pickup is a shorter bobbin, okay? And they're designed to have more of a Stratocaster type tone, especially in the high end. Now the neck pickup has a deeper bobbin, which allows more winds of wire. So you can get a bigger, fatter tone out of the neck pickup. Bridge pickup. And of course the famous two pickup combination. Now the Postmodern Tele also has what we call the Greasebucket tone circuit. It's a special circuit developed by the custom shop that allows, when you turn it down, you don't lose any gain. In other words, you don't lose any volume, just the tone changes. Very, very cool feature, especially if you want to play loud leads with your tone turned down. So the neck on the Postmoderns, all the neck shapes on the Postmoderns are a mid-60s C shape, very comfortable to hold in your hand. And the radius is a compound radius, meaning that down here we have a 9.5-inch radius, a little bit more round. And then as you go up, at the top, it's a 12-inch radius, so it's flatter. So the 9.5-inch radius is more comfortable for open chords, playing down here. And the 12-inch radius it's great for string bending. There's no choking or anything like that. Also, the Postmoderns have a round lam fingerboard, meaning that the rosewood or maple, in this case the rosewood, the bottom part of the fingerboard is round laminated to the curvature of the radius. Okay? Now, I think an unintended feature of the round lam was the fact that there was more neck, more maple there. You get a little bit more of a meaty tone, a little bit more growl out of the sound. I don't think they meant that, for that to happen, but that's what happens to my ears. The Postmodern necks have vintage tall frets. They're quite a bit taller than your average vintage fret, and this allows better grab for when you're bending strings. You can actually get underneath the string a little bit. Better tone, better grab, better bending, everything. Also, one of the coolest features of the Postmoderns is the contoured heel right here. It's very subtle. It's hardly even noticeable. But boy, what a difference it makes when you're playing up in the higher registers, because your hand fits right in here and you don't have this bump of the heel right in the palm of your hand. So it's much more comfortable when you're playing up at the G. And also the Postmodern Tele features the Rsd Bridge. The bridge itself, the tray, is much lower profile. It's closer to the body, so it's a lot more comfortable on your hand when you're playing it, okay? And also you'll notice that the saddles, they're actually angled, so you get better intonation on each string. But they're still made out of brass, like the old vintage ones, so you get that same tone. So it's a combination of the old and the new. It's an old look, old sound with modern functionality. Also, all postmodern guitars and basses are available in an NOS finish, which means new old stock, or brand new, shiny, or a brand new relic finish we call Journeyman relic. Okay, Journeyman is in between closet classic and relic. It's kind of like used but not abused. It doesn't show a whole lot of playing wear, but it does show age. So there's finish checking, some friendly dings here where you bumped into the edge of the table or something, and very little wear on the neck. It's just very, very comfortable. And actually, when you find an actual vintage guitar, many of them are in this kind of shape. And if you found one like this, you would think, wow, what a lucky find. So this is the Journeyman.